Today, we're going to list off some of the best free software that you can download and use now. Despite the fact that Google Chrome does tend to use a lot of memory, it's still the king of the browsers. And it's still something that almost everyone probably should install on their computer. Now, Edge, which comes with Windows 10, is nice. It works. It actually works fairly well. But Google Chrome has a huge web store with plugins to do just about anything you could possibly want to do, built right into Chrome. So it's going to be a while before Google Chrome gets replaced as the primary browser. Long gone are the days where Skype is the dominant platform. I know some people still use it, but over the last 2 years, I've seen nothing but a mass exodus from Skype to Discord. Discord is what most people use now to have group conversations that are not video-based. Now, that doesn't mean that Discord can't do video, it's just not its focus. Even my family has a text channel where they keep everyone updated of family issues and emergencies. If you haven't used Discord, you should give it a try, because it really is a great application. When I have to play a video, the first program I use to play just about any video I come across is Media Player Classic. Now, why? Well, not only does it support a lot more file types, it also just works better. Overall, it's just a better media player. Let me give you a quick example. Here's a great video on my channel about how to make network wire. And using the number pad on the right side of the keyboard, I can shrink the video, extend the video. So let's say if you come across a video that's all squished in, I can press 6 to expand it outwards to fill up the screen. No problem. I can also shrink it down or blow it up. That's something that Windows default player can't do. In addition to that, Media Player Classic supports lots more stuff in terms of audio track switching, subtitle track switching, even video track stuff. So if you're not using Media Player Classic, I advise you to download it today and make this your default player. VLC is my go-to player when all else fails. VLC is a player that has existed for a long time, almost as long as Media Player Classic. Actually, I think longer than that, to be honest. And while I prefer Media Player Classic above VLC, I always have VLC installed. Why? Because when in doubt, when you have a file that you can't play anywhere else, 9 times out of 10, VLC will play it. It works well. It's just not as, I would say, friendly as Media Player Classic. But I would advise to download and install this program. VLC is a must-have on any computer because trust me when I say it, you will eventually need it. No one can argue when I say Photoshop is the king of editing, but it costs money. And if you're looking for something that you might only use sporadically, then GIMP might be the answer for you. GIMP has many of the features of Photoshop, and while you can produce very similar results, it's not as robust. Having said that, it's pretty damn close. What most people will need GIMP for are simple things. Things like cropping, color correction, and adding text to an image. And if that's what you want, GIMP is more than enough to meet your needs. If you haven't checked out GIMP, I suggest you do it today. It's free, it's awesome, it's a great alternative for Photoshop, and it's been around for a long time. If you're looking to do some recording or editing of audio for free, then Audacity is what you want. You can easily delete dead air from files, add effects, and generally speaking, create a great recording from Audacity without spending a penny. Unless you're running Adobe Audition, then you should be running Audacity. If you've got a video file that you want to upload to YouTube or Facebook, but it's several gigs in size, well, Handbrake is the best solution for that, and it's absolutely free of charge. With Handbrake, you can easily import your file, choose an encoding level, and re-encode your file to a much smaller size in minutes. Handbrake is a must-have program for just about everyone. If you haven't yet needed Handbrake, you will. If you're looking to do a YouTube channel, post live on Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, and so on, then you need OBS Studio. But it's not just good for live stream content, it's also good for local content. As an example, I was recording my screen the entire time. So if I'm making a tutorial on how to download OBS, this is what I used to record that very tutorial. It's like OBSception. OBS is a great program. I use it all the time, and so does everyone else, well, for the most part, who streams on Twitch and YouTube and Mixer and some Facebook. It's just a must-have program that if you're not using OBS to record yourself for whatever you might be doing, you need to try it. It really is the de facto standard of recording and live streaming, and it's absolutely free of charge. Since we've covered a few other video apps, I figured I'd talk about Shotcut next. Shotcut is a free, totally free video editing program. You can do a lot of the basics you would need if you wanted to make videos for YouTube and so on. And it works pretty well. It's pretty quick, it's pretty zippy. For basic video editing, totally free, on Windows, Shotcut is something that I would recommend. And last but not least, to finish off today's list, LibreOffice, or Libre. Basically, it's a Microsoft Office alternative that is totally free of charge. It's not as good. There are a few things missing, or not missing, but that are different than Microsoft Office. But again, Microsoft Office does cost money. It's nowadays, I think they do a monthly subscription. I'm not about that life. I'm about no subscription. So LibreOffice is a very good alternative. You have your Word, great for a college kid or someone writing who doesn't do this professionally in a business environment. There's no reason to spend all that money if you just need something proficient now and then. And we also have our Excel alternative. It works just as well for the basic Excel purposes. So I suggest everyone who doesn't have Microsoft Office install LibreOffice. It's kind of one of those things, it's a must-have. When you need it, you really need it. So there you go, guys. Hopefully I introduced you to some new programs that solve a problem. And as always, guys, do me a favor, if you like what you see and you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Fix It, Fix It, Fix It, and I'll see you next time.